way. The part where everyone gawks at me for a week.
There's several people in the same situation you are.
Not comparing myself to how the others turned out. I'm allowed to complain.
That you are.
Do we take it out? The worm?
Yes, everything was cleared out, and the details should be on the bulletin board here shortly once I post them. But we have an agreement with the Inquisition. We will be getting half of everything from the mines. Everything will be divvied up 50-50 between the Cross-Allied Forces, Ascension, and the Inquisition.
At least the business deal went well.
Morning.
Captain. Good morning.
I'm going to head in and check on the disposition of the injured.
That's why I was going as well. I will join you.
Sir.
I know, that's why we... Okay, alright. Let's go check on them. I gotta go check on Linux. Let me think. Go to the infirmary, I'll put him after.
Thank you, Captain.
There you go. Now go have a seat.
Which ones are open?
That one right there should be Lila. Have a seat.
It's in a cast. It's not going to be moving anytime soon.
I've placed Joseph in the third one.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
I'll do our right.
Alright. My there apparently had an injury.
I should have gotten stitches on this, but I didn't realize that I was injured.
All right, I have to check on everything that we've missed the last few days at my office. Distribute, ferry mail, and everything.
I understand. We're just checking
I'll
on
be
the
back
injured.
in a bit to check everyone's situation.
Sir.
Yes, quite a few, unfortunately. But
I'm a
injuries are better than
patient. We
casualties.
have 3 more.
Agreed.
I also have to
wholeheartedly.
prepare the graveyard for a day of remembrance as well.
And it's just
Of course.
a very large gash across the chest. Semi-healed, but still through the first couple layers of skin. The main thing is that it's still wide. And she aggravated it, so it's bleeding. I'm going to apply a numbing agent. Feels slightly that doesn't hurt that bad. You know what my dentist does? I have fine teeth, young lady. What she would do is she would start rubbing
It's nothing. It's stupidity.
and then, by the time she actually
Oh my god. Do it, now's your chance. No. Albert would never. I would. I would tell everyone he died of his wounds. Albrecht's a good man.
beneath the subdermal layer.
Any other pain? Your arm still hurt? Or...
I thought the wetness was just sweat, so I ignored it. All of it. So I didn't.
How are you, Joseph?
Oopsies.
As well as I can be. Damn thing almost killed me.
Almost.
This will hurt.
Seems you're quite resilient.
I
The wound, of course,
sure do have a knack
untreated.
for living.
The edges now are all nice and bloody.
For someone who
Rather
claims
terrifying.
to be so weak, you sure do outlive a lot of the others.
Yes.
I don't ask for this, Albrecht. I just work here.
Well, for what it's worth, I am glad that you survived.
As am I. My time may come one day, but call it some innate feat of determination or some innate strength I'm not aware of. I intend to live. At the very least, I intend to make it out of here.
That I'm sure you will.
Of course it feels weird. Needles don't belong.
We won, Albrecht.
We did.
We pleased both the Inquisition as well as the Cross-Allied forces.
Feel anything.
We played our cards
Our
well.
presence. We didn't utilize all of our cards, Professor Albrecht. What happened to the artifact? Did we hand it over?
We will still do
2 were handed over out of the 3.
a good set of them. Nice and close together so that there will
I
be
assume I'm well understanding which one we kept.
I actually have not been made privy by the headmaster which one that was.
Oh, come on, it was the hot topic around campus.
battle worn.
I've been rather distracted by the injuries. You'll forgive me.
Not this one.
Last one.
I'll
The
take a
Academy.
minute.
Intends to resuscitate the Harpies.
All right.
We better be ready for a war. The High Inquisitor, when I spoke to him, made it very, very clear that he was willing to do whatever it took, well, to take care of the thieves, which we've been so woefully
Yeah,
assisting,
It's going to feel,
but the non-humans as well.
well, painful, probably. Getting rid of it. Basically what's been a
Once
second
we're
skin
back.
for a while.
Not done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're taking out the.
You know it, we take it back.
Yeah.
We don't hand it over. I understand we're fighting for what we believe to be right. But at what point do we draw the line, Albrecht?
I still can only.
When does it
I can
become
still only move those
too
3 fingers.
risky?
I still can't
When
move
do we
those
risk
pinky.
a war?
That is
For
If it begins bleeding again.
moral
Ah.
ambiguity.
Some medicine.
a hard thing to answer.
What?
I do not make those choices, I'm afraid. I usually have to deal
Why
with
not?
repercussions.
Watching with bandages for the moment.
It's not
Who
much.
does? Whose job is it?
Until the desert mission, I would have told you the headmaster. But it would seem that the CAF is now
Bandage.
Now, what else do you want me to
providing direction without being asked to.
We are a subsidiary, are we not? It only makes sense.
In a sense. But there was always a freedom to act.
It's not getting worse.
However-
I don't see any loss of.
They've been utilizing us more as a
You're not losing anything. at least.
Yeah, I'm not gaining it back.
military
As a tool
force
they
than a
pay
training
I
for.
believe
regiment.
that's the visualize,
Yeah, I
but
have to check what I can do.
And
She
look
was
what
only able to
ended
grow
us
the
up.
muscle back in that moment, and
I know.
describe what I
We're going to lose more students than we can possibly fathom. Fighting whatever it is the Cross-Allied forces sends us to.
yeah, I'm sure.
I ask again,
We need to
you
find you
may
another
not be
information
in
or
charge.
information, yeah.
Now the headmaster might not be as well.
Spec on the vote or anything.
When will we
Mm,
draw the line?
yeah, I hope she's okay.
We make decisions that border on the brink of war.
Any moments get my.
If we start this,
Alright,
I
sorry.
have a tattoo upon
No
God, Albrecht, are we going to be able to live?
we have seen in your record exam.
Are you going to be able to make it through?
However, there is
I may have faced death multiple times, but
imprint beneath the skin, almost as if
I'm scared,
What? What's the matter?
to say the least.
He's awake. Changed from what you are, from what your tattoo originally was.
Smart men,
Want to make
smart people admit fear. And those who are too foolish to understand the situation pretend it doesn't exist.
Show it to your
I think everybody who knows our situation has a modicum of fear, myself included. More so to losing those who I'm supposed to mentor and protect. In answer to your question, I would say soon. It's when that line is drawn in the sand, and I believe our hands will be forced.
Speaking of that, where is Specker? Is what I heard correct?
Whose side are you on, Albrecht?
The academies.
Who is familiar with this?
The Academy, unfortunately, in this circumstance, is not his side.
Perhaps close friends.
You realize that?
It is more than you know. When an institution fails, what are its subordinates supposed to do?
Report back to me tomorrow if it continues to get worse.
When you have an officer that gives you incorrect, bad commands, and you're aware of it, either as a junior officer or a non-commissioned officer, do you blindly follow that order?
Give you some pills. Or to take one of them.
Poor soldiers. Professor Albrecht was
You're
supposed to.
Officers.
Change your bandages.
They were not soldiers.
Then when are we going to start acting like them?
We've been getting better, cadet-wise. We would have taken a lot more casualties had what happened in the desert happened 6 months ago when we were first there. I think you know that.
Help me sit up. I'm tired of laying down in these damn beds. I tried to tip the scale on our sides. Albrecht. Damn Inquisitor wouldn't give me anything to work with.
Ah, hello, Anna. After you get your
Usually when these are...
look over and treatment, we'll talk more.
Do not stop.
You as well, Professor.
Even if you feel better and you see
You were injured too.
I know.
Let me know in 4 days how it's going.
So I didn't
If you want,
move
you
on
can
the
ask
boat.
Captain Silver.
I probably will. The cadets will have their hands full. Thank you.
You're well, sir.
I heard my
Right?
name.
I have been,
Yes, Professor Albrecht was just going to you.
as you heard. I know I didn't move much on the boat, but I should
Scratches,
probably get
bruises,
looked over.
scars going up and down the arm.
Yes, sir.
Side.
Well, let's go to the other side.
Of course.
So both arms are kind of... Oh, okay. Is this arm any worse off than it was?
But it's
What
not
are
gonna help
the
grow
overall
things. This won't
injuries
help
you
grow
say?
things back unless
Exactly.
your,
Release Lila
your
early.
own
She's
abilities do
taking
that,
Overall injuries is
which is a
not
downside.
all of
Right.
the
Just a
huge, but some of them are in critical condition.
And he has
But some
stuff
are
in his head going on. He's not gonna speak. He's gonna speak what he's used to.
Thank you, Captain.
He understands this, though.
Professor, how familiar are you with Madame Specca's particular skill set?
Do you mean necromancy in general? Or her?
Yes.
I'm aware of its capabilities. I've spent more time against it rather than analyzing it. Not the cadet in my life, I mean.
Understood.
What do you ask?
Miss Lila has a tattoo that was provided by Specca. It is a symbol I am unfamiliar with, and it appears that it is in the process of changing, so...
Is this something that she has shown you freely?
Yeah, it's because of the mental
She just showed
stuff.
me a few minutes ago.
Of our problems.
What
She
does it
says
look
she's
like?
feeling something.
I don't even know if he can understand us because he.
And how could I describe this symbol? It'd be best to talk to Miss Lila herself so you can see it. I don't even know.
Understand us.
Spidery.
So.
It is a tattoo that she asked for, but there appears to be another design. Almost as if it is trying to reform and emerge from beneath her skin as a...
And how does that look?
Amnesia, or if he has amnesia,
Complex.
I've never dealt with that before. I don't know if I can help him.
I would
or
have
not.
to look
That's
at
not
it.
common either.
And failing my
Alright.
knowing, the headmaster must. We could ask him.
Understood.
We're back.
Let us prepare you, sir.
I did my best to try and not move on the boat. Specker had done most of the healing. She had put ribs back in place and fixed a shattered rotator cuff in my right arm. There were multiple punctures
Any
in my
numbness?
abdomen. Not for the past day or so. It's very, very
Continue.
painful if I rotate my arm, but nowhere near as much as it was. With the ribs, I'm able to breathe. The most pain is from my abdomen from the puncture wounds that were treated normally.
Okay, that's okay. It's alright, take your
Ah,
time.
So,
any...
Maybe this way you
the
get
puncture
closer to
wounds you
your
mentioned.
leverage.
Was there any perforation of your diaphragm or intestines, sir, that you were aware of?
not that was ever seen.
Yeah, a back
That broodmother worm had a long tail covered in spikes. Unfortunately, the only way to take it down was to attack the abdomen near the bottom. We had to get close for that. Turned very quickly. Got me not once, not twice, but 3 times. Shame on me. And the last time shattered the abdomen of my armor that Lila made. And punctured my gut. Don't know how deep. It's been painful, but not more so than I expected.
Remove your clothing, sir. We will take a look.
Get me
Undo this.
water from.
I will have to remove and reapply after I examine.
I mean, he's been in moving for 3 days.
Put my gloves on.
Are you able to sit up? Sit up.
Remove your current bandages.
Of course.
I brought.
So, what is your favorite color, Professor Albrecht?
Well, they're about that.
Purple, if you
Don't
couldn't.
stop
Ah!
Mm.
Alright,
at all.
suppose I deserve that.
Went like this, and I asked if
Purple is a good
you
color,
wanted
sir.
to
That was
wait.
more of a distraction, sir, so it would hurt less.
Yes.
Silly me, I fell for
It
it.
never works.
I thought it was a silly question.
They're all silly questions, sir. Can I get you to lie back?
Sure.
Forgive me for making this more difficult for you.
It's alright. This academy has always been difficult.
But they didn't look like they were bad. Mine have been bad.
What? It sounds like a rip-off.
Who attended to you, Professor?
Sorry.
Forgive me, it was a bit of a haze. But I believe,
You got this, Lennox.
Cadet Specker, Cadet Lila, and I think someone else.
You look like Lila Stitches. She's a very detail-oriented girl, likes thin thread. Thin needles. Takes more time, but she did a nice job. I could see a little bit of reddening around some of these.
Do you want me to get Zach?
I have a question for you, Professor. Do you have a natural ability to fight off infection, or should I provide you the same treatment I'm providing Miss Lila in regards to bacterial infections?
I'll be honest, I've never really been plagued too much by such, but if you think it's a good idea, I'll take it.
It won't do any harm other than some bathroom-related experiences for you over the next week.
Wonderful.
I don't know if he's forgotten common or if
Trade-off of no
This is good,
infection.
though. I don't...
not common, so
Yes, sir.
he might
The good news is I won't have to redo.
thing.
Just let me apply the guard. Let me apply this first. Does this have a... Oh, I'm so upset about this.
I don't know if he'll be comfortable with us picking him up in the first place.
Oh, I'm just being grumpy. You know, I'm gonna make you sit up now.
All of his physical injuries
I needed you flat so I could apply and see how the stitches were doing. They look to be in a good state. Now I'm gonna wrap you back up in gauze, sir.
Of course.
You will, of course, have to get these changed out every day. Lift both arms, thank you.
I will certainly do so.
Yes, sir.
Also, the fact that he can't speak common. That's a big concern.
Change these after your shower. That'll be the best time.
I will make sure that I do so.
But given the number of experience I have had with you and your healing ability, you should be fine. As long as your infection does not get worse. If you start having a fever or experience bowel-related disorders of any sort, unable to go to the bathroom, or unexpected diarrhea, or pain in your abdomen, let me know immediately.
Oh well.
Immediately.
Get better, Lennox.
Alright. So, I will get you medication. And then you will take the pill both morning and night, every day for the next 9 days.
Yes, ma'am.
It is antibacterial treatment. You have to take the full course. I trust you to do this.
I certainly will.
I am going to ask your forgiveness in advance for the unfortunate experience you will have in the bathroom over the next couple of days. Unfortunately, this removes all of the bacteria in your guts. I suggest soup.
Huh.
I asked him, like,
Sure.
where we were on a
Soup it
mission.
is.
Nothing. I asked him if he remembers anything.
He knows who's speaking.
He's stable. I healed him up physically. The only problem is his vision is blurry. It's hard for him to see, which I noticed on the boat. It didn't look like blindness. It's a little like a lesser version, it seems. But the amnesia is what I'm worried about the most right now.
Before we got on the boat, before everyone came back to the med tent, he was saying that he had effectively the worst headache that he's ever had. So,
Want me to go find Ryder? Or how
Professor.
is Ryder?
Yes,
One
Captain.
every morning, one every night.
basically, before he went to sleep, he gave me the rundown.
Understood.
He gave me the rundown before he went out as a
4
precaution.
days, return. We will check over your wrappings again.
When he uses up too much
And
mana,
stitches in particular.
he
We'll probably
gets
have to take
all
those
at
out at that
once,
time.
and it gives him, like, a block
Understood.
in his brain.
As you wish, Captain.
Charades? Is it charades or charades?
And
I will
it
see
seems
you
like
at
it's
morning
worse up to a point to give him
morning
amnesia
assembly,
or
sir.
even
I have to talk to
possibly
Joseph now.
worse, which
Of course.
temporary
I understand.
or
Professor.
permanent vision.
You want me to hit Ryder?
so it's a wait and see, I guess.
As far as I can tell. He said that medication doesn't work before he passed out, and the only solution he said about the mental thing was a spell that Barnes knew called Fortitude, basically something to help clear the mind. I don't know if anybody here
like
knows
vanilla
that spell other than Barnes.
I'll leave them to you.
Maybe,
We were going to try to
maybe somewhere else.
Yes, sir. We can go out back if you wish.
You want to speak with him? He's talking with the captain now.
I understand.
Chicken seems to be...
It's nice to see all the snow gone once more. Ah, I miss this office. Hmm? What is this? Dear Albert Brunswick, I hope the mission on the desert went well. By the time you receive this letter, either you're done with it, or still midway around it. Students are in good hands, but sometimes the enemy, they can be themselves from time to time. I've learned enough by watching how some of our squad mates tend to doubt their choices. The weather caused some complications involving the Frost Giants' protection of the further north border, which is why they had to approach me in a way to contact them. I'm putting to use all the knowledge gathered during this year, and it's been useful. Sadly, no amount of training or teaching can protect us from reality. The enemies are Frostbringers. Where you can find them is Burr Hags. Their abilities to control the magics of cold cause the complications, making the creatures to lose control. It's noticeable that this wasn't a normal attack. Something pushed these Boers to their actions. After pushing through the horrible weather, we managed to reach the Frost Giants in my village. After hearing the current situation, they provided some of their forces. The losses were too great still. I'm enduring as much as I can. Mentally, I feel like I'm fading away the more I kill. The more I feel my emotions fading away. Fear I'm getting used to the taste of death. But for those I've lost, for those I can yet save, I'll make sure to push through it all. I'm unsure if the ice in my body is taking me over. The other soldiers, even though they answer to my command, I can feel their fear, even though I'm the only one who can guide them forward. The forces and I managed to claim the enemy's heads, a reward worthy of a victory. Though this victory feels hollow, but still I shall claim it. I'll handle this way we always do. Wish me well on my journey back to the Academy. The Angry Raven. Oh my boy. I certainly hope you do not lose yourself. Things acting up in the frost areas now, in the far north. I have my suspicions. I hope the boy comes back in one piece. Sometimes I truly feel like I have failed at my job. I feel like I'm failing them left and right. More deaths. Condemning others. Unable to answer their questions.
made you a promise, Mr. Joseph. I will not break it.
I'm trying my hardest. Yeah.
At least he knows how to
I'm trying
describe
my
himself.
best.
He's got that much going.
I am trying my. Oh, there's Albert. Hold on. Professor,
Yes. What can I do for
can
you?
you read Draconic
No, I'm afraid I
or
cannot.
understand the language? Shit. We were hoping you might know. Linux is only speaking in that. I think there's
you
a
have
bit
any
of amnesia
books?
going on right now.
I might. I would need some time to rifle through everything I have, but even if I had something that was rudimentary translations, there's no guarantee I'd be able to pick up on his speech. But I can try if you wish.
Do you know any spells to help clear the mind?
There are more illusions, my dear, which is trickery. It's
Yeah.
not a true assistance.
The opposite? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Could be made to calm, of course,
Understood.
but it would be treating a symptom, not the underlying cause.
Yeah.
Have you approached?
He can only speak,
Headmaster?
Can't see.
I guess, Draconic. Yeah, he's blind.
Mm.
And we can't tell if he understands us in common or what. It's really confusing.
I will try and find something. Perhaps there is a book in my library that has some rudimentary translations, but again, no promises that I'll be able to figure it out. Even then, I might only be able to pick out a few words, if we're lucky.
That's alright. Thank
Anything's
you.
better than nothing.
Is he stable?
He was just laughing a minute ago.
Mhm.
So, at least there's that. He still got his spirit.
Good. Alright. I must speak with the headmaster first, but then I will go to my office and see what I can find.
Thank you.
Mm.
Am I damned to do this over and over again?
It may be possible, sir. Ask me what to do with it. To be the outcast.
I understand.
If you're not ready to make that commitment, that is fine. You don't have to tell me. But Given what you already said earlier, I believe you are. I believe in you, Joseph.
Thank you.
Professor,
Captain.
look. New tea.
Ah, marvelous.
Yes, actually. I can smell the history. Joseph and I were having a discussion about the incidents. The fight against the worm.
Oh,
Mother worm.
Luckily, that wasn't the one that took me out. Those damn
Oh.
small ones. They got dropped off. They figured I'd be safe in the back. Two of them cornered me. Obviously, a rifle's not going to do much against two at once. I feel like it just keeps happening over and over again.
For what it's
So
worth,
it's-
Mr. Joseph, I'm glad you survived.
The armor didn't make it. I'm sorry. You spent an awful lot of time getting that for me.
That's its
Shattered
purpose.
almost instantly.
It died to protect you. It served its purpose, just as I will.
It still has purpose, Captain.
Reforge it.
It's not that easy.
No.
Um,
But nothing worthwhile ever is it?
No.
Other than donuts. Donuts are pretty worthwhile, and they're pretty easy.
Quick to make as well.
Forgive our old person humor, sir.
You're fine. You're not that old. You still got your charms.
He's smart.
Capable. And ready to make the sacrifice necessary. That
Indeed.
said,
You say I'm willing to make the sacrifice. You fail to listen to the other part. Albrecht, every one of these missions, something happens. I get cornered out, I get dropped off, I get ditched left. Each time I face death. Each time I live. You call me resilient. I call this a curse.
I would argue, Joseph, that anyone else in your position, probably most of the other cadets, may have cracked by now. And while what is thrown at
I'm on the
you,
brink.
it is far from fair, you are far more equipped than you realize to endure. And those who endure and survive are the ones who are able to create change and plan better for next time. Those who endure learn, and those who endure live longer than others.
leave you two to gentlemen.
I constantly get that last part right, Professor Albrecht.
It's not easy, Joseph.
All I want is to live. That's it. I want to do my duty and serve, sure, but why does it have to almost cost my life every time? Or does I think
Because-
it's a frolic about like nothing happened?
Unfortunately, you have found yourself enlisted in an academy with a special purpose that has a high rate of mortality.
That's the part that scares me, Professor. What if the next time is the one where I actually succumb?
Are you afraid to die, Joseph?
Absolutely.
It is fair to feel that way.
Each time I come close, I practically beg to make it out of there alive. I can't do it with sheer willpower or whatever you call it. I don't want to succumb.
Do you think yourself a coward?
Absolutely.
Why?
Self-preservation
Wanting to
is
live
one of my most important.
isn't cowardice,
I
Joseph.
want... When it causes those around me to potentially be put into dangerous situations, is it not?
How many times have we been sent somewhere that is horrendous by nature, that we have a low chance of being successful, and you are aware of it? Sure, you voice your opinion about it. By God, you do. But you still show up with a rifle. You still follow orders. You still maintain your position. A coward would not make it that far. A coward would not follow orders. A coward would not hold their ground, and a coward would not face insurmountable odds, even if they think they are under-equipped. You are not a coward. And I do not say this to make you feel better about yourself. I have known cowards. You are not a coward.
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. That's my problem. I try to approach it with some amount of negligible emotion. I try not to think about it. I try to think about it, to rationalize it in my head. I should be dead. I should be dead. 3 times over now. I may not be a coward, but my luck will run out.
Perhaps.
I'm terrified to learn when.
It is entirely possible. It has for some of the others. It has for another cadet. Unfortunately, that comes with our job. But it is our job as professors to make sure that you have what you need in order to survive. And even though there is bureaucracy in the way, we are failing that job. I am aware. And there is no amount of apologetics that will fix that. But we are trying with what we have. And if I am ever able to see one of my cadets in danger, you included, I will always try to get between you and it. Go on, don't be late to the bell.
Yes, very good pep talk.
Not so much a pep talk. The boy is fearful of death.
He has every right to be so. He's come very close to it many times with outstanding result.
My hope is that if we are correct about what may reside within, our interactions may give him the foothold he needs to resist.
Indeed, he need not any more negative emotion to consume him. It only emboldens it, makes it harder for him to resist.
Exactly.
And it's the only thing we can do. He can only fight this himself, after all.
We can at least try and give him the inspiration to do so. Let's not be late. There's going to be some unfortunate news, I'm afraid.
Yes, Headmaster may be incredibly aware. A shame, really. Rook was a good student, regardless if he was flesh or not.
Unfortunately worse than our loss.
As for... Indeed, we are ever so unfortunate to have lost him. And I have quite a dilemma on my hands with the loss of the girl, Specca. That is most troublesome.
I know.
To some degree.
Make sure to evaluate everyone's injuries before casting a spell, and anything that is wrong will heal that way, or anything that is missing will stay that way. because it'll become permanent once fully healed.
Oh, full house today.
I just spoke with Ignis. They should be on their way, but they'll be a bit slow.
As
I
we
informed them you
expected
would probably want to speak with them again.
Yes, I will definitely need to do so. I had not put my mind. You're right, I should. You think of what to say to them.
Albrecht, I left a letter on your desk.
I came across it.
Arrived for you.
I read it.
Good. We'll be delivering the rest of them shortly.
Aye.
Looks at my plans for Ignis. I'm assuming they're on their way. I know one of them is severely injured. I don't want to begin until Ignis is here. I'm going to go check on them.
I understand,
Understood.
Headmaster.
I know all of them are here. I just spoke with them.
Laura, you may seat yourself.
Yes. Everyone, you can sit down. No longer need to stand at attention.
I'm about
Rest
to
your weary
lie
bones. As
to
we
the
wait for
entirety
Ignis to
of this
arrive, they're on their way.
I am about to fully condemn one of my cadets.
Sadly did not work.
Again, I find myself making a choice
The effort is noted.
that I do not know yet if it is the correct one.
To be fair, I was hoping that Albrecht would burst through again like Professor learned, or Professor Barnes used to do.
So be it.
While they're on their way, I'm going to go ahead and start delivering fairy mail. There should be 3 letters arriving, but one student is not here, so...
God help me. If I have made the wrong choice.
They're delivering it. Give me 1 second. There was a brochure.
The overarching mission. Preservation of Ascension Academy.
Pretty easily just throw that out.
Sacrifices are some for the many.
Yes.
Right. That is the right choice.
I was
Isn't it?
just going up to the temporal slot.
I post a letter to myself. Myself a letter.
All right, everyone, we're going to begin. Today will just be a day of relaxation. Well, you obviously just got back from a very tough mission. You all did extremely well. We managed to clear out the worm, as you all know, with minimal casualties. Many injuries, but we will grow stronger from them. As for the condition of the Academy, today will also be a day of remembrance. In about 15 minutes or so after we are done here, we will all be meeting in the graveyard. I will be blowing the horn in the stadium. When you hear that horn, I would like you to head straight to the graveyard and start gathering there. We will go over the day of remembrance there. As for the student, I'm sure you all know by now, but for those that do not, due to the technical nature of the creation of Rook and the information given to us by the institute that made him, we only found, I believe, one piece after the explosion that occurred. He nobly left the nest to make sure none of you were injured, and took out the remaining worms in front from our intel. You could say that Rook cleared the path so that you can get your injured back to safety. And his deeds will never be forgotten. And that is why today is a day of remembrance for him. But it also comes with a heavy heart that I must inform you of another student that we have technically lost. This student would be Specca. I'm sure some of you have already heard. But it seems late in the night after the attack on the worm nest, Specca assaulted one of your fellow students and decided to steal one of the relics. She has joined sides with the 40 Thieves, and as of right now, the Cross-Eyed Forces and for Ascension, Specca is now wanted, dead or alive. She has joined the 40 Thieves and stolen a very powerful artifact, which is now part of their repertoire. Like I said, she left students injured as well after she escaped.
She just walked out of the camp, sir.
Are you giving me more information, or are you asking a question?
I'm asking you a question.
To my knowledge, she snuck out of the camp after injuring Vivina. Then she stole a lamp of great power. How she got out, we might have used the lamp. We have no idea.
She
If
injured
anyone
the
has any
cadets,
information,
headmaster, and killed several
please pass that
Inquisition
on.
guards.
So she's also killed several Inquisition guards, according to that intel as well. So as of right now, she's wanted by both Inquisition, Cross-Eyed Forces, and even Ascension. If we run into her, or if anyone is caught giving her aid or information, you will be tried with treason by the Cross-Eyed Forces. Do keep that in mind. And there's nothing the Ascension can help you with if this comes to pass. So if anything passes your peripheral, any information, pass that on to us as soon as possible. Don't get any funny ideas, or the situation could become even graver. We already lost 2 students. We don't want to lose more. Yes. Yes, Lila. Unfortunately, that is the circumstances. Both the Inquisition and the Cross-Eyed Forces both have put out this notice for us. And she is no longer part of Ascension, as of now. Are there any other questions before we move on? I know this is hard to take in. I'm going to now speak that soon we will be approaching the end of the year here at the Academy. And as you remember from before, we had finals that we had to do, as well as everyone's merits and blossoms that you've earned will expire at the end of the year. So I suggest making haste at spending those, as we only have a few more days here before finals and we leave. So do with those as you will. Perhaps use them to remember those that are gone. The choice is yours. Silver, would you like to go over them regarding the medical situation at all?
Yes, sir. To promote our recovery from the incidents we have all experienced during this encounter over in Abagua, I will ask all of the students to report to the medical camp, to your nurses, on the morrow, not today. Today we will say our goodbyes to our departed. We will wish them well on their future journeys. Tomorrow, we will be doing a general inspection of all the students with the nurses to make sure all of you are recovering and there are no unknown injuries. If you have anything that needs to be urgently taken care of, please inform any of the nurses and we will address you.
Thank you, Silver. Lila has requested that the medical squad will be at some time either today or tomorrow casting a heal circle. Well, this might help speed up some things in preparation for finals. If you are willing to aid her in this spell, seek Lila out so we can prepare for that. And a final note, the bulletin boards have been updated with the information and updates from our mission and results. That concludes this morning's announcements. We will be starting the Day of Remembrance here shortly. I will blow the horn in the stadium and we will all appear in the graveyard. That is all. You are dismissed for now.
Headmaster, may I speak with you, please?
Yes? Privately?
Is it sure, sir.
It's up to you.
Yeah, yes, sir, yes.
All right, let's head to the war room. Would you like the other professors?
If they want, sir.
All right. You two mind following? I believe Vods already walked off.
Yes, Headmaster.
I will come with.
That was the excuse. We just left. Like nothing.
Graveyard, and people need to be checked up tomorrow.
A couple.
If you have any more
Or
information,
something. I
that would
don't,
help.
sir. I just
Unfortunately, that
know
is all they know.
Becca. She
As
wouldn't
of right now,
hurt her own squad mate, sir. Not within her own mind, sir.
I asked
She's a
Vivina and her entire squad about 20 minutes ago. I had a meeting with the entire squad. I asked them to recount the incident. As of right
But
now,
she's
Vivina
fucking
informed me
lying.
that Becca took her into the morgue area, snuck up behind her, and Lyra broke all of her legs, leaving her there to die, and then fled with the lamp. That is what my knowledge is of as of right now, based on
Then
the
may-
report.
It is entirely
Then maybe
possible that
Vivina's
the
fucking
artifact
lying,
did
or-
something to her, but she also killed several Inquisition guards on her way out.
Yes.
The bodies were accounted for.
So as of right now, if we can get evidence to prove this to not just the Inquisition, but the Cross-Eyed Forces, we cannot change this situation beyond that until we have better intel that we can prove that they will accept. Inquisition
we
will be
know what-
harder to convince.
fine. What was the artifact? Do you know that?
It was the lamp that was returned after the Diamond in the Rough mission. I believe you were actually one of the squads sent out for that, correct?
Lamp. Right. She was worried.
Can you
about
remind
it.
me who all was on that mission with you?
Ardenvale and
I believe
Nerali
you were sent
and
with a couple others.
Nerali and
I believe
think.
Specca went as well.
Yes, of course. That's yes.
Towards the evening, the
Now,
Inquisition
when
had
you-
arrived in numbers and started ripping through all the tents despite myself and Professor Carver's protest. Somebody...
Is this when Specca
Yes.
took them out as well?
Somebody had told us, or told them, I should say, that we had an artifact that was unaccounted for.
Of course. Of course, even though the Cross-Eyed Forces had already handed that over to us for watching in our vault, as this lamp could contain a djinn, which could lead to disastrous results if it fell into the hands of both, well, anyone at this point, which was why we were going to lock it up in our vault. Now keep in mind that Specca has lived in that region for her entire life, so her knowledge of what you found might be different. Did she say anything odd or appear different after the location of this artifact?
No, sir. She was wary of it, but she's wary about most things, sir.
Yes. Now, obviously, if there was a djinn within, it could, if a wish is fulfilled or done incorrectly, things could be dire. Now, whether she used it or not, or the 40 Thieves plan to, that is where we're currently at.
It is entirely
understand the
I
risk
think
there.
if she used this,
entirely
that
possible that she
Inquisition wouldn't
attempted to
exist
hide it.
anymore.
We do not know what effects it could have had on
If
her.
you're... So you're saying if we can prove that there was an influence on her besides just her own volition of doing this, we might be able to help clear her name?
Yes, which is why I would take everything we've taught you into consideration when it comes to bringing in individuals unharmed. If we were to ever encounter her, and the closest we could ever get to saving her is bringing her in alive.
Have we ever thrown cadets on the chopping
Unfortunately.
block? Ever?
No, sir.
We're not going to start now. If we can disprove that this was of her own volition, then we will do everything in our power to exonerate her, but understand that there is bureaucracy and politics in the way.
And a boatload of evidence pointing towards the result
Yes,
we're
sir.
currently at. The ideal scenario would be we somehow gain this artifact, turn in the 40 Thieves, as well as capture Specca alive, but that is a tall order to fill. And even then, there would be interrogations and who knows what, truth circles and whatnot. But if they learn of her condition regarding Lyra and Specca being the same, or one, then they might not even trust the truth circle, unfortunately, and throw out any results that those turn up.
Is it possible perhaps it was her other half?
According to Vivina, she said that the injuries were all physical, meaning it was Lyra. If it was Specca, it would have been necrotic
Then we have our
in
answer.
nature. She also said her eyes turned yellow. Which, I guess, to be more frank, it might be Lyra that betrayed the Academy. But, unfortunately, we will not know until or if we ever catch her.
If you'll, excuse me.
I understand, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, we'll need to begin here soon. I'll be heading to the stadium.
Of course, sir. Thank you, sir.
But you're free to...
This academy will keep taking its things we do, we'll keep taking things we can, but you put all that fault on yourself, you won't make it to the end. And we have to make it to the end.
Very true indeed.
I mean, you can take some time for yourself. Try and take it easy today.
You can say I don't want to see their physical nature is injured. Rex being Nerali having a moment of where she felt
God, what have I done?
pisses me off at the time. I can't do anything else.
What have I done?
Sounds like we're heading out.
I've doomed her.
Seriously,
She's only trying to do the right thing. That's what we teach our cadets to do. The right thing.
Help up to the graveyard. I was about to go get the bell.
I've condemned her for doing the very thing.
I've got Zephyrs to help me. She's luckily been able to move around pretty well.
They'll never forgive me.
So we might have to start. Good idea, invention. Enchant wind magic on wheelchairs so they move themselves.
I know it's for the bigger picture, but
It is draining on the mana though, severely.
Of course.
I'm just trying to do what's right. The Inquisition knew we had an artifact. I could not have lied our way through it. They were searching everywhere. They would have found it. Cadet Specker wanted to fight for her country and her people, and in doing so take the artifact, thus clearing Ascension Academy of any blame. It was politically necessary. It was a choice that had to be made. Then why does it feel like this? God. I can't tell a soul. I have to tell the captain. She understands discretion. This is... I don't think I can hold this in. What if I made the wrong choice? I'm a monster. The more I pretend I'm not. An ancient bloody monster.
Looks like mostly everyone's arrived. We're going to begin the Day of Remembrance. Today is dedicated to R00K, also known as Rook to everyone here. I'm sure you're all familiar with chess. There's knights, queens, kings, pawns. Before us, he might have been named Rook, but he was a knight of this academy. Damn, he was every piece on that board at some time. Whoever would like to step forward first to say a few words. I'll be etching his name in now. Together we still stand united as one.
We stand united as one.
You're free to head up of your own volition.
If you don't mind.
What?
Brooke was a very important part of the team. He was a friend. And I'm gonna miss him a lot. I mean, he took my first kiss from me. Bastard. I strive to be more like him. Straightforward, honest, hardworking. I was half of him. I love you. Rest in peace, Mom.
Out of everyone, how is it possible that you die? You're the most invincible motherfucker that I know. You could do anything. You gave our friends clarity when Emperor was a big old fucking bitch. And you were the most human out of all of us. I envy you. I envy you for it. A lot. There's one thing that I can say about you that I can't really say about much of anyone else. It's that your love was unconditional. You cared because you cared. You didn't expect anything from it. There were no strings attached, no expectations. They were just good for goodness sake. And this is where I would stand in formation. So Ignis on rock!
In most of my years as a teacher at Ascension Academy, I never was truly a teacher of a squad. Once I became Ignis teacher, I knew I had a greater weight of responsibility. I dreaded losing one of my own squad. And even now I dread it even more, because truly I cannot comprehend it, even after it has happened. As a construct, you were given a designation. You were created. But all life is created, so you are no different than anyone here. And as a fellow construct, I always did fathom seeing another who had heart and soul, free will. It was rare to see one outside of my kind, and when I did, it was you. You were an inspiration. As others have said, yes, a strong motherfucker. I dare say you were probably one of the strongest. You had every quality of a real person, and even still, you are closer to being immortal than anyone I've known. Ignis will not be the same without you, as you are a vital piece of us. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and while we were stronger with you, we'll be ever bolder without you. Sidon Gaditruk, you shall be missed, brother, friend, student.
That was good.
I hope so.
I wouldn't lie.
That's why I'm confident in it.
I remember when your chassis was damaged. And you told me that it had allowed you to no longer be stuck with the truth. And I asked if this was something you wanted. You had started lying to the rest of us, to your teachers and fellow students included. And you said it was helping you grow. You had always been curious and never met a book you did not enjoy. A journey you did not wish to undertake. A battle you did not wish to fight. You wanted to learn, and as part of that, learning how to deceive was important to you. When your caretaker came, I told her to preserve that because it is important for all of us to grow and learn. That is the purpose this academy serves. Since my tenure began, there are now four names upon this wall. I am told that this is a good year for us, a good tenure. And I know there are sacrifices to come. I know that we will lose more. It is my hope that we are doing this for the right reasons. That we are asking the right questions, and we are making the right choices. So that the sacrifices that you four have made, and the more that will come, will leave this world a better place. Because I know, Mr. Brooke, that it was a better place for you having been here. You will be missed.
I did not know you as long as the others. But one thing about you stood out to me. I remember when I had first come to this academy, I had asked you about yourself, like much of the other cadets. You had described yourself to me as a weapon of war, a machine for destruction. And yet you never behaved this way. Time and time again, regardless of where our missions had taken us or where we had gone. Every time I had seen you, you were either carrying wounded, covering them with your shielding, or putting yourself between those you deemed in danger and the danger itself. You showed time and time again that interpretations are useless, and the core value of a being has yet to be revealed unless you want to truly see it. You left an impact on these cadets and your professors. You changed their outlook, educated some and saved others, whether you know it or not. And this academy will feel this loss very, very heavily. For all those that you stood between, for all those you protected in your final moments, I thank you, Rook. The entire academy thanks you. And you will never be forgotten. United we stand as one.
First came to the academy, Rook. You and I were more alike than I think either of us imagined. It took me a while to understand that you understood way more than you let on. But you especially understood how difficult it was to learn to be like the others. Acted their range of normal. But you did your best. Whilst I was learning from the people around me, I learned from you to just be true to yourself. Even in your times of confusion, when someone would say something you didn't quite understand, you still had that innocence about you, an innocence that existed to your end. You were a protector, Rook. You'll be remembered always as a protector. As Professor said, together we will always stand. United as one. Yes.
Sorry.
scared of having to fill the very massive shoes that you've left behind.
Here, hold on. I think your designation was incredibly accurate, actually. In chess, the rook is a castle, a defense piece. There's even an actual piece or move specifically that puts the rook in the path that would protect the king. And that's what you were. You were castle. You were the pillar. You were always there to help people. No matter the situation, I could always count on you. I'm gonna miss that. Rest well, Rick. When I first came to the academy, you were one of the first people I had met. You were one of the first people who made me comfortable. You at first scared me, and then you made me get attached to everybody here. You were the reason I decided to open up to people. Which is weird, since the whole construct thing, I thought it'd be the opposite, but you, when I was first here at least, were the most human person I had met. And then I found more people like that. And now I have family here, so thank you.
You were such a ray of sunshine. And I can't thank you enough for all the laughs you've given me, the talks we shared. Just your warm and inviting demeanor. And I hope that you and that sweet raptor, Pepsi, are partying hard up there. I'm gonna miss you.
Bye-bye, Rick.
Is that everyone that would like to say any words? Then let's give him one final send-off. I believe you all know the words by now. Together, we still stand united as
Together we stand.
Together we still stand.
United as one.
Together we
still stand. United as one.
As today is a day of remembrance, do your best to keep remembering him, even from this day on. You're all dismissed. Take care of yourselves.
I wish to speak to
Thank you,
Apies,
sir.
but I'm afraid Chips is gone. I'll do it another day. Take this time to recover.
Anna, can I speak with you?
Farewell,
Head out
Agnes.
as well.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Step over here for a moment.
You fucking alcoholic.
Pretty sure you can understand the lick of it, so
See you later, my guy.
David. He's blind. Can't speak common. Can't understand common. Only knows names and certain phrases, I guess. Oh, shit.
Amnesia or something like that.
Headmaster,
Yes, Lila?
do you know a spell called Fortitude?
Doesn't ring any bells. Might be abjuration or something. Why do you ask?
It's something that we theorized might help Lennox, or Trixie suggested. She probably knows more about
So it might. If Bliss was around, I'm sure she has. What is a spell meant to do?
I can reiterate. Lennox told me before he had passed out on the mission. He warned me that this might happen, and he said that if there was any spells to help clear the mind, or to help settle it down, that's one of the biggest issues going on with him right now. He said the spell was called Fortitude, but if you know anything else similar.
What? And you said so the spell. As long as we have
clears
something
the
that does
mind.
the similar action.
Things like that.
If I recall,
Yeah.
didn't we create potions of clarity back at Camp Kari? Could we use that perchance?
Possibly. I don't
They
know.
help
This
clear the
isn't
mind.
a charm. Possibly. We can try.
Is he currently
Clears the
being
mind totally.
is he being
Remember
assaulted
was
by
the
an
child
outside force similar to Imra?
No, he's not. It's when he uses his magic, the mana was what he told me. It hits him back as quickly as he uses it up. And because of the mission he used a lot, he took a very bad blow to the head, pretty much. Amnesia and vision problems, similar to when I'm very low on mana.
If the issues are physical, how would this spell help?
It's supposed to clear
Just
the
trying to
mind,
figure
help.
this out.
It's fine. Think of somebody who is took a blow to the head, got a hit in the head by a hammer or something, and it hurt a lot. Things like that. Imagine a person in a coma or amnesia, which is the case here.
I can check our stocks to see if we have any more of the clarity potions made or any of the ingredients. I believe you were a part of the group that was making them, correct? We could give that a shot. And if that does not work, I can see if my daughter might know something she can cast. Bliss is nowhere to be seen, or else she might have something. I know she has spells such as Iron Will and stuff under enchanting that she could help with.
That would help, yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll look for Vaughn.
Miss Jixie, what
The,
are you planning to do with that? If I may.
I was about to ask. Actually, just now.
I could send it
What do
back
you want
along
me
with the
to-
letter. The rest of my day will most likely be writing letters. One of them will be to the caretakers that gave us Rook.
I don't know if I trust sending it out. Could you have them come pick him up?
Oof.
I'm just worried.
I could try, but having them travel this entire way,
I don't know if they'd appreciate that.
it is fairy mail after all. We can trust it.
It's up to you. I'm worried about just him being put in shipping. He's very important.
By the time they arrive here, the school will be out. You can keep it here, and they can pick it up over the summer break.
That's fine.
I will
Just
meet
want to
with
make sure
them,
he's safe.
Headmaster.
All right, actually, come with me to my office, Jixie. We'll check for that clarity potion, and we can deposit this as well.
Him, sir.
Understood.
Deposit him.
It's my apologies. I thought it was just a piece.
Yes, what's left
I'm
of
not
him,
sure.
sir.
I was informed it wasn't his core, so I apologize.
It's not his core, but the runic writing is wrong. I can't read it, but there's a chance it has parts of him.
It's not on my mind.
It's not easy to clear your head when you can walk.
Glad he took your hand. Put up a fuss to take mine.
Sorry.
How about you?
Mr. Chips.
Do you want to take a walk? I think Flora seems like we can go for a walk and talk if you like.
I don't think it'll do much.
Get your thoughts out there, at least to someone.
He knows one word.
That sometimes
in
helps.
common, or maybe this is
From my experience with you, it's helped me in the
universal.
past.
Stupid.
Stupid.
One.
It's fair if you would.
One.
Together we stand united as one.
Should still not.
Fine.
Sure, if you'll push me, say you will betray.
Number 18.
Not sure. Someone's mother.
Can you read draconic symbols? No.
Could learn, but so fast. Only know Norris, Elvish, and Common. Huh?
Oh? Even blind and not able to speak common, still
Limit.
still
Limit.
Don't do that. Limit stupid.
No.
Squish. Opening squish.
Zach? Roll.
Zach Rude?
No, you roll. Zach. Gisfergun.
Yeah.
Rider.
Writer no here.
Rider no.
Writer
No.
no.
Rider.
Zach yes.
Oh,
what?
Taro. Zach! Jesus, do you have to shout at me? What? Stupid.
What?
He's a
Stupid.
I'm the one holding hot tea right now. You want to say that again? choking. Don't people make that noise when they're choking in their sleep?
That's called snoring.
Yeah, but some people can make that begin with.
Yeah, I think that's called something else. Then if you can't sleep here, it's outside and on cold rock.
You're in a graveyard, you weirdo.
What?
Dead?
Dead?
Yeah, you're dead. Look into the afterlife.
No.
Dead?
No.
Yep.
You, Linux, dead? No. No dead.
Why did you, why did you add an accent to it, Norali? No. No.
No.
No.
It's because he has an accent, so, you know, it makes me have an accent.
The quad dead!
Oui, Linux. Oui.
Francine?
I needed a laugh.
Francine?
Linux, comme ça?
Francine? Comment ça va?
Wait a minute, he can speak that but not common?
Bonjour. Oui, baguette.
Bonjour, monsieur. Zach.
Je m'appelle Zachary.
Je m'appelle Linux.
Ooh, down the rabbit.
No one cares about your goddamn name, Norali.
Raleigh.
No, I'm joking. No, Norali!
Raleigh? Oh, she left you.
That means I can follow you more.
Zach?
Yeah.
Zach?
Yeah.
Zach!
Chat, where's the captain? Captain.
Professor.
I need a word, if you have time.
I do, sir.
Would your office suffice?
Sure. You know what I pride myself on, Professor?
And what is that?
Knowledge acquired through books. Worldly knowledge, yes. Knowledge acquired through books as well. Study. I don't like looking at them right now.
I understand. I need your counsel.
You will have it.
When is it acceptable to trade a cadet with the stability and safety of the Academy?
The proper answer to that question. Oh, sorry. Continue.
If a situation arises where an opposing force is about to gain information or intelligence, like it puts the hierarchy of the Academy at risk, and find cause to have it surrendered to the CAF fully, when is it acceptable? I must know.
Let me ask you one question, Professor. It's something I have been pondering much recently. The world. Will it depend on the sanctity of this academy?
If that is the case, then one would imply that any sacrifice necessary to keep the Academy afloat and operating for the greater good is warranted.
I I feel part of my reason for being here. Not why I was assigned, but why I'm here. And why I remain is to make these students capable of achieving their objectives, despite opposition, wherever it may come from. That includes the Academy. That includes us.
What if that sacrifice requires you to deceive everyone around you? If you have to lie to everyone that is around you to maintain an illusion, so that judgment may not fall upon the Academy.
We stand between the darkness and the light. The good of our students. Assuming we have trained them properly, they are the right people, in the right place, at the right time. I will do anything to protect them.
And to sacrifice one for the others.
It's hypothetical. Do not like the sound of, but were it necessary, were I unable to trust that student to be redeemable, I would do it, sir. For the good of the world. I once asked you if you would be the right person to make the choice to order these young people to their deaths. Part of that is deciding when to make that order. When perhaps everyone else in this world will believe you are wrong for it.
I have condemned an innocent cadet to a lifetime of being pursued, who was innocent of all charges, in an attempt to shift blame from the Academy, because they were fully aware of the last artifact we had. It had leaked. I do not know how. Cadet Specker decided to use this as her exit. To put the blame on herself as a witch that the Inquisition hates so much. I myself killed the Inquisition guards, and she fled into the night. And I have had to lie to this entire Academy, my peers, my superiors. I have betrayed all of their trust. For a split-second decision, I was brought in on by several cadets when there was no turning back. Either the artifact was found, and the Academy could have been found completely irreprehensible, and the CAF steps in, or we wind up at war with the Inquisition because of our actions. the same outcome still happens. I have branded her a traitor. In all of my reports, so that the Academy may be spared judgment, intervention, and that they may not seize control here. And I do not know if I have done what is right.
I have spent a great deal of time speaking with Miss Becca. When you shared this idea with her, would you like my feeling on how she felt in that moment?
I did not share an idea with her at all. By the time I was told, it had already been done.
She does not know then.
Who?
Spectre.
It was she who suggested it once I was there. I was brought in by one of the cadets. They had already injured Vivina. Told me what they planned to do because the Inquisition was right outside the door.
You know what she will do, sir, with this information? With that plan?
Probably carry on a war in Abugwa.
You will wear this label with pride, because she did it for the good of her friends, for the good of the professors she believes in.
I have lied to the entire Academy, Captain. I have betrayed all of their trust. They will see me as a liar, and they will never trust me again. That cadet can never come back to this academy, and I will have to demonize them the entire time, and gods help us if we come across her. She must be detained, alive or dead. How do I justify this in my own mind? I know what my duty is. Captain, I do. But the right choice should not feel this way.
You didn't betray all of the Academy, sir. Before you reply, a moment. Students came to you to make this call with this plan. Why, Professor? Why did they come to you?
I was the closest professor.
They trust you to be willing to pay this price, just as Becca is willing to pay this price. Now, you will have to bear this burden, and many more to come. Are you strong enough, Professor?
I do not know. That is why I'm here, seeking counsel from one that is stronger than I. Because my heart is torn. They have been left behind.
And let me be honest. Let me be honest with you then, Professor. I trust and I believe in the students here. I believe in the mission of this academy. But I have betrayed students for others. I have told lies I have kept truths. I have accepted that I will be dirtied. Because I believe in the mission of this school. But not only that, I believe that these students are the future, sir.
Did I do the right thing?
I believe you did. And I would trust you to make that decision again. And to bear that pain. No one will forgive you for this. Your soul will grow heavier. And if anyone finds out, you will die for this. That's the easiest outcome.
I understand.
I had to say goodbye today. To someone who inspired me. I had to look up at a wall, counting my failures. And know there will be more that I will put upon that wall. But I will do it. I will put more names upon that wall.
We both will. You'll not be alone in it, you know that.
I know. We will be strong for them. We will bear these burdens for them. To prepare them for the burdens they will have to bear. Some of them already do.
I know.
I wasn't kidding when I said that Mr. Brunswick had learned how to lie. And I had told him it was okay.
I imagine so. I am grateful for your counsel, Captain.
Always for you, President.
I hope one day I will be able to return the favor.
You always do. You just don't know.
I will take your
There
word.
was a wisdom in you being you. A wisdom I look up to. I just am not good at expressing.
I appreciate the words, Captain.
Professor.
I will take a walk around the campus.
I understand, sir. I will rest.
Good night, Captain. The right thing. was the right thing. Ugh. Yes. What can I do for you?
I was just saying hi. Seeing how you're doing.
I'm alright. Thank you for asking. What about you?
I think alright is about the best any of us can be. Okay.
Are you actually?
I said everything I needed to say. Like I told Stark, not sad or anything.
Numb.
Angry. Angry at everything.
A silly question, but
Try
why?
not to blame anyone. Because I broke the promise that I made to myself. There's not much that anyone can do about it. There's never going to be much that anyone can do about it. And that's the sucky part. I'd hoped to maybe accomplish the impossible. Maybe keeping names off the board was the one impossible thing I might be able to do.
You remember what I told you when you said that you wanted to do that?
I do, sir.
At the task itself will be impossible, but striving to do so will save lives. You're not counting the injured that you got out of there alive. You're not counting those that you treated on the fly without proper medical equipment. You're not counting those that you watched their back in combat. You're only counting what you consider your failure. Even if you look at it statistically, that is not proper math.
Alright,
Hello, Professor Albrecht.
Hello, cadets.
if you can help me carry this, Esme. We gotta protect everyone from Vivina.
Ooh, big strong.
Alright. Follow me, my strong woman.
What's wrong with Vivina?
I have no idea. I spent most of the...
Something we should check.
Well, I would like to think I would be told if there was an emergency.
I know I can't. I'm not blaming myself, it's just... Just angry. That's really it. It's not at anyone in particular, it's not at anything in particular. It's not at the fact that there were things we could do better to prevent it. It's always going to be that. Just...
Trust me when I say professors feel the same way. We have to say over and over again, we will do better, we will train harder. It will not be the same next time. And the next time comes around. Sure, the cadets perform better. We are better trained, better prepared. But you never truly prepare for something you've never faced before. And then we take casualties, even deaths. And then the professors have to say, it will not be forgotten. We will train harder, we will do better. Next time we'll be ready. Over and over and over again. Trust me when I say I too am angry.
Brooke was the one that was indestructible. As much as I know everything is inevitably destructible. But he was the one that I could count on to take the hits that I know that I couldn't.
I know.
He's gone.
That means we all have to step up again. Close ranks again. Make up for lost manpower again. We don't get a break. That is our job. I could not tell you how many times in that cave I wished some of the other professors were present because I needed them. Barnes and Bliss.
I'm really surprised we didn't make it out with more deaths, to be honest. That's the one anchor point that keeps bringing me back. So I know at the end of the day we did do well. Because it could have been so much worse. When we were walking up that path into the quarry, I had made the decision that it was a suicide mission. We didn't have the numbers we had the day before. We were in unknown territory that we couldn't see. And comparing that with the casualties we suffered just the day previous in arguably a better situation, I didn't expect much. But we still did okay, and At the end of the day, when I realized that everyone was still breathing, I had one sigh of relief. I guess if we can just keep doing that, then I'll be okay.
Mr. Albrecht,
The bag.
can you grab my pen?
That is the hope.
Is
Is there a
Vivina
bag
okay?
in here?
Bag?
Oh, I found it. I found the bag.
Yay!
The fucking bag. Got the bag. Cool. I'll also, too, get a bag. Alright. Got 2 bags.
Is Cadet Vivina all right?
Yeah, she's currently laying on a bench
Okay.
near the dorms.
Ooh.
You know, there's a whole ass
Cadet
chicken in
Vivina.
there.
Yeah. She's on the bench.
Thank you. Carry on.
Alright, back to...
She's with, Stark and, Flora
Alright.
on the bench.
Very good.
Kinda in between, like, Vanguard and, Ardenvale.
Yeah, the first bench you walk on when you exit the portal.
Yeah, like when you go out of the portal.
Like
and then
currently
you
with
walk
Stark
to the seat,
and...
or, like,
I have to
right
run and
across.
find someone.
Yeah, Stark's in a wheelchair.
Thank you, Professor.
Keep your head up.
Yeah. We're collecting rocks.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Thanks!
let's go. I don't know how many rocks, like, I know a lot of people have a lot of rocks, so I guess 2 bags will be fine? Or just the one?
I can shove them in my pockets, too.
So you know what, that's kind of
Hello, Flamecat. How you doing, buddy? Also, I love you, Lily. Mwah. Yeah, of course. Not very good acting if the emotion isn't there. Of course, it's taxing. I'm exhausted now. I may not stay much longer. Everything all right over here?
Very
Yes,
chilly.
sir.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. I had heard that they were getting a barrier for you, so I was somewhat concerned.
Yeah, no, they were just being jerks.
Okay. Had to make sure everything was okay.
Thank you for checking.
Right then. Don't let me interrupt.
No, you're
Thanks,
good.
Vanessa.
I'd actually like to talk to you at some point, but it doesn't have to be today.
About?
Just to catch up.
Another day.
Mm.
Good night, cadets.
Good night.
Night, Vanessa.
I'm gonna dip out early. That's a problem, though. Alright, time for me to let you guys go.
We'll raid the lower hen. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I truly do appreciate each and every last one of you. You guys are the best. I'll be sitting right here at my computer thinking next stream and or video for you guys. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, my friends. Bye. Love you too, Lily. I'll DM you. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.